Are you currently playing Warhammer Tacticus? If not, then just click on the link below to get started with this amazing game. If you are, then you'd probably love if there was a tool to help you visualize the leveling of your characters. Hello everyone. When I first started playing Tacticus, I quickly discovered that I had some questions. Like, who should I level next? How long would it take to level them? And I really wasn't sure what to do. So I sat down and started putting together a Google Sheet tool that would help me. And today I'm going to share that sheet with you and teach you how to use it. So this is the main screen of the sheet. It's called the timeline, and it may look a little overwhelming right now. So let's make it a little simpler and just start with a few basic characters. Now let's zoom in. Okay, great. That's a bit cleaner. So let's just go through each column from left to right, starting with the priority. The priority simply tells us who is your most important character to level in order from top to bottom. Then you have the list of characters. Next, it's the character's current in-game rank and their target rank. Target rank is the next level you're wanting them to reach. For example, here I want to bring everyone up to Bronze 1. After that, we see the estimated end date and how many days are remaining. The next columns shows the amount of energy it roughly takes for each level. So as an example, it will take all characters 43 energy to complete Stone 1. Finally, the energy remaining column just tells us how much all the levels added together are in total. And that's it. Super simple, but it will really help you focus on who to level next and give you an estimated date for reaching that level. This really helped me personally because I was jumping around all over the place and never really committing to leveling anyone specifically. Once I had the plan, I found I could really focus. First, I leveled my characters needed for campaigns and then started building teams for legendary events. I'll share more about how I planned the legendary events in a future video. But first, let me show you how the sheet works. Before we start editing, we need to make a copy of the sheet. To do this, just go to the top of the sheet and click on File, and then select Make a Copy. This will open a new sheet that you can edit, because if everyone edits the original, then your work will be lost. Now let's move to the Who You Own tab, and here we will tell the spreadsheet everything it needs to know to make the planner work. We just need to fill in the coloured area. So let's zoom in again. As you can see, on the left hand side we have a list of all their characters, their clans and their alliances. You don't need to do anything with these, they're just there. The first edits we need to do are in the Owned column. There, we just add X for every character that we own. Then, we give them a priority from 1 upwards based on how we rank their leveling importance to us. For example, Varro is the character I'm leveling first, then Bellator, and so on. In the current rank column, you simply add the rank that they are in game and update this manually as you level your character up. As mentioned previously, the target rank is where you're aiming to reach. So again, we're still trying to get Bronze 1. And that's really everything you need to add to the sheet for your characters to appear. Before I show you an example of adding a new character, I want to show you one more optional part of the sheet. If you really want to be more precise with your estimated dates, you can add an X whenever you gain an item for one of your characters. The item parts 1 to 6 refer to the images in game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And entering an X into the corresponding item part will correctly reduce your energy remaining for that character on the sheet. So let's add a new character and see how it works. Imagine we've done a requisition pool and got incredibly lucky by getting one of the best characters in the game, Thutmose. We'll add an X, and of course we want him to be second priority. The easiest way to do this is to first set him to 1.1, and then click the little arrow here and sort A to Z. As you can see, he's now in second position, and then all that remains is for us to highlight the first position, hold Control, and drag this down. This will reorder everyone into the correct place. As a new character, he starts at Stone 1, and of course we want to get him to Silver 1. So if we flip back to the timeline, we can see that there he is in second place. The estimated end date is Tuesday 27th of June, and there's 6 days remaining. Now let's imagine that he's already Bronze 2. We have a look. Now he's going to be finished in 3 days' time on Saturday the 24th of June. Imagine that we already have items 1 to 5, then we can see he's actually going to take 2 days to finish, and he's going to be finished on Friday 23rd of June. The very last thing you can change is the energy invested per day. This is an advanced users option, but it's there if you want to change it. This is just the amount of energy you are roughly using every day on items. For example, if you're spending more on character shards rather than items, then you would reduce this number. There are 2 more tabs. One is an FAQ and instructions. This also includes a change log for the sheet. The second is the upgrades tab. This is a huge list of all the items needed for the characters and also shows each item's rough cost in energy. And that's it. You'll find the link to the sheet below, and remember to take a copy of the sheet so you don't break it for others. I would really love to hear any feedback for the sheet. Just write me in the comments below, and make sure to keep an eye on the channel for more useful tools in the future.